Good afternoon. This is B-Jax with Black Views, and today I have a special report today. In my last video, I talked about Elijah Cummings and the nerve of him to actually lash out and be on the front runner, and basically the response to Donald Trump's tweets. Well, today what I decided to do was I decided to go to votesmart.org. Vote Smart, Facts Matter, and I wanted to actually go a little deeper into Elijah Cummings' voting record. And as you can see here, I have it displayed here before us, and you can see here that he has been quite active, right on up to the 25th. And let's look and see, on the things that he's been involved with, shall we? Okay, as we can see here, on the 25th, he voted yay, nothing for Baltimore. Venezuela TPS Act, nothing for Baltimore. Humanitarian standard for individuals in customs and border protection custody, once again, nothing for Baltimore. Rehabilitation for multi-employer pensions act, not really sure what that is. Opposing efforts to delegitimize the state of Israel. So basically, this is an effort to delegitimize Israel, and he's opposing that. So he says yes because he wants to oppose that. The global boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement targeting Israel. So he's all about Israel. Okay, once again, he's a representative, U.S. House, Maryland, District 7, Democratic, as stated here. Okay, he also, for the Raise the Wage Act, recommending that the House of Representatives fine Mr. Barr, blah, 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 commence, blah, blah, blah. He recommended all this shit here. But once again, I still don't see anything here for Baltimore. Okay, we're still in July. Okay, and maybe this is not the way or the proper avenue for him as a congressman to bring up things concerning Baltimore. So, but I did want to actually take a look at what exactly he is sponsoring. Okay, and as you can see here, UK, United Emirates, Great Britain here, the joint resolution provided for congressional disapproval of the black people, black congressmen and senators and representatives, they're all tied up into other shit. They're all tied up into other countries and what they're doing, and we kind of understand that, as an American body of government, you will have to participate moving forward on foreign affairs. So I understand that. But as a congressman, there's nothing in here for blacks. There's nothing in here for people upon which he's supposed to represent. Never forget the heroes, permanent authorization of September 11th. There's nothing in here for reparations. At least I haven't seen anything. Maybe there is. We're just looking down this together. Never seen this before. Authorized committee on judiciary to initiate or intervene in judicial proceedings to enforce certain subpoenas. This is just a bunch of stupid shit that basically is not helping ADOS. Look, here you go. American Dream and Promise Act. He voted for that shit. Look, yeah, he don't vote. What does he say no to? Okay, he did not vote for the Maspee Waspee tribe reservation from. Okay, he didn't vote on that. Protecting Americans with pre-existing conditions act. He didn't vote on that. So we can kind of see where he is just by looking at where he votes. Climate Action Now, Save the Internet Act. And I'm about to click on one of these just to go in there and see. Paycheck Fairness Act. Let's look at this Paycheck Fairness Act. Okay, it says requires the bona fide factors defense to apply only if the employer demonstrates that such factor as follows is not based upon or derived from sexual-based differential in compensation, a job related with respect to position. So I'm not going to read all this, but just wanted to open it up and see what exactly it's talking about. Obviously, establishes a Secretary of Labor National Award for Equity in the Workplace, which will be awarded on an annual basis to an employer to encourage proactive efforts to comply with fair. Hey, this is what I'm saying. Requires a. I'm just going back. Once again, I just wanted to click through here to see what exactly we're talking about. But once again, we're going down this record again, and I don't see anything here. You can still see right here the American Dream Act. To pass a bill, it says vote to pass a bill that repeals removal proceeding against certain undocumented immigrants who enter the United States as minors and authorizes conditions permanent resident status for 10 years. I'm saying, man. And so when this person comes here, they need to be set up with a place to live. They need resources. They need money, man. They ain't coming here with no damn money. Requires the secretary to establish a streamlined procedure for undocumented immigrants who have been granted deferred access for childhood arrivals and who meet the following requirements for renewal. Man, this is all bull, man. Listen, they want to do this. This is fine, but once again, this is your man right here. Let's go back up here. Elijah Cummings. This is his voting record. And he got something for everybody. But he want to talk about reparations. He can find a way to get a check to an immigrant or get a check to somebody that's coming from over the border. Emergency supplemental appropriations for humanitarian assistance and security at the border. It's like a lot of this shit overlaps. If you look, they're all overlapping. They're all having to do with the border issue. And he's busy, man. This man is busy. Let's go to the second page. And once again, I don't want to make this video long, but I just want to show you these are your local politicians, your black politicians. Okay, Enhanced Background Checks Act. Okay, so he don't have a problem with that. Regulating a national emergency declared by President. See what I'm saying? It ain't nothing in here for us. Directing the removal of United States armed forces from hostilities in the Republic of Yemen that have been authorized by Congress. You know, expressing opposition to banning service in armed forces by openly. See, this is what I'm saying. He co-sponsored this, so he got on board when it came down to gays and lesbians being in the armed forces, openly transgender individuals. Like, he can't fucking less if there's a man and a woman in the same bathroom, or if it's a child and a female child and a male in the bathroom. He could care less. Look at this. Yeah, he sponsored this. Man, your man is whack. Your man is whack. Look at this, is his body of work. And you know, I'm skimming through. But look at that. He got everything for immigrants. Let's go all the way to 32. This is 1996. Let's look and see what he did in 1996. In 1996, this is when he first came into office. Okay? And we just looking back. That's all we're doing. So the Welfare Reform Act of 1996. Let's look at that. That may have something to do with black people. Let's get out of here. Okay. Let's see. What does it say? Vote to pass a bill that overhauls the federal welfare system by modifying a number of federal welfare programs, including the National Food Stamp and Child Nutrition programs, and creates a temporary assistance to and creating temporary assistance to needy TNF program replaces the current aid to families with dependent and job opportunities basic training programs with a single combined program of block grants. It's a lot. Go ahead. I'm not gonna read all this, but he said nay to it. I don't know the politics behind it, so I'm not gonna judge him on that. Maybe it was something he thought he was doing right. Okay, but as you look here, there's still nothing here. Tribal Land Trust Amendment. He says nay to that. Veteran Affairs. HUD appropriate, nay to that. Investigation of Speaker Newt Gingrich. He says no to that, of Newt Gingrich. Come on, man. All right, let's want to skim around here. But what I want to say, basically is that, your man been busy, and I don't see nothing in here. I haven't even seen him on the news. I haven't heard him say anything about in response to that, even though in response to the tweets that Donald Trump made, even though he did respond on his Twitter saying he goes home to help his neighbors every day. I doubt if he's helping his neighbors. I bet his neighbors are well-to-do. So this kind of wraps us up. I just wanted to show you that you can go look up his voting record. Okay, you can go look this stuff up. You can just go to just go to Google and type in Elijah Cummings voting record, just like this right here, and it'll show you everything he voted on. And once again, if we go back to one is it goes from the latest voting record to the past. And you can see here, he's doing nothing for ADOS, man. There's nothing here. I didn't see nothing here about reparations. We're going all the way back to March 7th. Nothing here about reparations. Nothing. I don't see him sponsoring anything. So once again, this guy has been in office since 1996. Why is he there? He's not representing black people. He's not representing Baltimore. He's not doing anything for Baltimore. I don't care. He needs to do more. He needs to do more. This man been sitting down and getting paychecks. If it's $100,000 a year, he's made over $1 million as a congressman. That basically taxpayers are paying for. So once again, this is his voting record, and that's all I'm here to show you. His voting record. I can't really speak on it because I'm not fully involved in the voting process as a congressman. But as you can see here, this is what he voted yay and nay on too. Okay, and like I said, I haven't seen anything that basically supports ADOS, but it seems like it supports everybody else. And then right here, you notice he's a sponsor to these things. Some of the stuff he co-sponsors, and some of the stuff he did not vote for. So there you go, ADOS. Once again, B Jax reporting to you, giving you additional information in regards to Mr. Elijah Cummings. I hope you appreciate the content that I bring forth. If you like it, click like. Also, subscribe. But once again, this is just information to add on to the individual so that you can look for yourself. I'm just showing you where to go look. And you can look up this for every congressman, So, wait a minute. I just click on this drop down menu here. Let's see if this... Oh, wait a minute. We go even further here. I think that's what this is, right? Because it says issues here. So I'm going to click on the drop down issue. Let's go with crime. I just wanted to see here. Express the sense of Congress report. Special Counsel's Mueller. Protect and Serve Act. Citizens Right to Know Act. He voted nay on that. Look at this stuff. This is pretty interesting. So let's go back one more time. I want to go to a different issue here. How about damn, this is deep. Let's see. And you can do this yourself. You can get this. You can go right to this page here, and it'll give you some information about what his voting record is, and these are the subjects here. So I'm trying to find a good one. Let's go with federal, state, and local relations. I mean, once again, protecting Americans with pre-existing conditions. He didn't even vote for that. So this goes to show you that, your man be busy. Yeah. Well, okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. So thank you and have a good day.